Well, how y'all doing, folks? We just found some news out of NASCAR that Ryan Newman has been let go, and people are speculating that it's going to be this man right here. Well, you may be right because blood is thicker than water. It doesn't matter what the Bible says that the families split up because guess what? My family are together, so I can do the Ric Flair and say, "Woo! What you think about that, preachers? The ones that likes to have sex with kids, woo!" Speaking of Truex Jr., that's the question. Is Ryan Newman being let go either by Ty Dillon, Truex Jr.? You remember he used to work with Richard Childress way back in the day before he even got into NASCAR. Okay, and he's good friends with Earnhardt's and Earnhardt Jr. and all that. Did anybody think about that one, or did somebody think, well, okay, Kyle Busch is going to, uh, you know, let Martin Truex Jr. take over there at Joe Gibbs? Or is Kyle Busch retiring? He has said it once before last year. He said, well, since I can't race in the truck series or the Xfinity series, I might as well retire. What was he saying? What was he telling you? His contract is coming up, guys. I don't know if you knew that or not. Kyle Busch could be retiring. Or Joe Gibbs is saying, you know what, I'm tired of his mouth. I'm tired of his crybaby. He's messing up the team. Maybe he's saying it doesn't matter how bad or how big your ego is or how good you are on the track. It's not like me. Joe Gibbs was always respectful, and let's just say that NASCAR has changed a little bit, folks. NASCAR has changed into WWE Royal Rumble kind of stuff. Is Joe Gibbs trying to get a championship driver that's got more respect, like Martin Truex Jr., or is Richard Childress? It's like a tug war right now, folks. A tug war from Richard Childress, knowing that his power has not been so good, but only one win this year with Austin Dillon at Daytona, and that was a fluke because NASCAR cut that box off with the safety box that looks like out of a monster trucks. That's right. Then, if you remember, in 2009, they put them monster truck boxes on the cars to cut them off so they wouldn't hit the fans, just like the monster trucks hitting the Coliseums or the fans in there. If you haven't seen that before, that's what they got in them race cars now to slow the cars down. But I think they're using it for a publicity stunt too of who is going to win, because if you did not see what happened during Chase Elliott and who was he racing against? Was it Kyle Busch? Who was it, folks? Martin Truex Jr. He was catching him. Yeah, he was catching him, and then all of a sudden, it looked like he ran out of gas. Which Truex Jr. said, "I never run out of gas. What is going on?" They cut his car off, folks. He was catching Chase Elliott. So NASCAR said, you know what? Let's make it big and boom, let's just get some ratings and stuff like that. That's why I haven't really been into NASCAR no more. Kind of like quit after they cut the game booth off, where you could work on the cars and make them look good on the track. But, the trollers messed that one up because they wanted to put dingalings and crotches and buttholes and stuff like that on there. So let me ask you a question. Who do you think should be in Ryan Newman's 31 car? Should it be Ty Dillon, that has been at the track working on his own cars, which Ty Dillon and Austin Dillon, if you did not know this is why Tony Stewart got them in his vehicle when he was injured. Ty Dillon and Austin Dillon gets up early in the morning, milks the cows just like Earnhardt Sr. did, and they worked on their own cars. That's what I have a lot of respect for. I mean, I used to work on cars. I used to work on my S10 with 350 horsepower with my dad. I was out there working on the tires, getting them ready, getting the engines ready. We drag raced that truck. Boy, that was fun. 79 Camaro engine in that thing. But what I'm trying to get at is these kids that's in NASCAR these days are only getting in their cars and not working on them like Austin and Ty Dillon does. They do work on their own cars. Now, the thing is, what I liked about Austin and Ty Dillon is I went to Talladega a couple of years ago, 2014, when Austin and Ty Dillon was running for Tony Stewart when Tony Stewart got injured and had his problems. What happened is Austin and Ty Dillon did something very, very remarkable. I've never seen this. I don't think you'll see it with Kyle Busch or any of the other young guys. But Ty Dillon and Austin Dillon was lined up signing autographs at this Bass Pro Shops over there in Moody. About, I don't know, probably 20 minutes from the track. Maybe not even that long. But me and Lindsay looked at each other and said, won't we go to get some autographs? Tony Stewart, we got Tony Stewart's autograph and Austin and Ty Dillon. And the funny thing is, people talk bad about Austin and Ty Dillon all the time. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really kind of got emotional after this. After this story that I tell you about Austin and Ty Dillon, you're probably going to change your mind on these guys. Because they're not just rich. They have a heart. They care about breast cancer awareness. They wear their pink very, very well when it comes down to October. So do I, because of my grandmother. But I want to tell you something, guys. Me and Lindsay sat in line for 4 hours for their autograph, for Tony Stewart's and Austin and Ty Dillon. We were waiting on Tony Stewart. He was late. Austin and Ty Dillon was right on time. No kidding. These kids are like school kids getting in class fast. Okay? They didn't want to wait. They said, you know what? Tony Stewart can go and do whatever they want to do. Let's get these autographs in. This lady needs to sit down. She had a wheelchair. She was in a wheelchair. I think she was in like a special ed or something. And she had a learning disability. She was way back in line, and Austin Dillon and Ty Dillon said, let her go through first. That right there, guys, changed my whole deal with Austin and Ty Dillon. I didn't like that they were going to drive the number 3 car, but right there gave me respect to them. That right there changed the whole deal. And another thing, y'all don't understand this. They're big Christians. Austin and Ty Dillon, after they signed the autograph to that lady, said, bless you, God bless you. We'll be praying for you. That right there just changed my whole deal with the Dillons. So whatever you think about the Dillons, I think different. Because y'all were not there of what I seen, me and Lindsay seen that day. So, further ado, I think Ty Dillon deserves the ride of the 31 car. He's been working his rear end off. He's with a Germain Racing that don't even know nothing about racing. All they do is just put a sponsor on the car and let it get on the track. Ty Dillon has won races. He's won truck races. He's won Xfinity Series races. And he's won ARCA Series. And in dirt, holy crap, they were awesome in dirt. They're actually the ones that told NASCAR Heat to bring the dirt series to the game. It wasn't Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart could care less. He don't play games. So, whatever you think about the Dillons, think different. Because I'm telling you guys, This is the future of NASCAR, if you like it or not. And I'm going to tell you right now, they respectful more than the Bushes. I'll tell you that right now. And I cannot wait to see these men drafting with each other at Talladega and Daytona and working as brothers of destruction to choke slam the competition, because I'm sick and tired of Jimmy Johnson. I'm sick and tired of Kyle and Kurt Busch. I'm sick and tired of Danny Hamlin. And I'm certainly sick and tired of the other crybabies. The only two I really, really like is Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. Kevin Harvick, he's growing, but he's looking like Earnhardt all over again. He's not said one word but smiled like Earnhardt used to do. It's kind of scary, folks. When he don't say a word, that means he's going to win. And he's been winning. And that's the scary part. But I'm going to tell you this right now. He's had run-ins with Austin and Ty Dillon. That's what really pissed me off. I lost a lot of respect for Harvick. I used to like Harvick. But after he's grown up and everything, like Brad Keselowski, he's grown up a lot too. I'm starting to like them drivers. I used to like Harry Gant. I used to like Alan Kawicki, Davey Allison, Earnhardt, the Allisons, the Bonnets. And now I'm like, golly, I got to have some new drivers. I don't really think Alex Bowman deserves that 88 ride. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry, guys. He didn't do anything in the ARCA series, the Truck series, or the Xfinity series. I didn't see him win a race. I think he'll be fired. I think he'll be let go, if you want to know the truth. But I want your comments down below. Tell me what you think should happen. But I think Ty and Austin Dillon needs to work together. They're awesome on the track together. And they're brothers that cares and respects each other. How many brothers do you have that you can respect? Seriously, Austin and Ty Dillon deserves being in racing together because they work as a team together, even on the pool hall, shooting pool, or on the track, or riding their horses or go-karts. I'm just telling you guys, if you don't like the three cars out there, get out of NASCAR, okay? I've always liked the three. The three was always my thing. He didn't give up. And if you didn't move out of his way, he'd push you out of the way. And you know what? If you're slow and you don't move out of the way, you need to be moved out of the way on the last lap, like Clint Boyer said yesterday in the meeting. That's what I liked about that. Clint Boyer, you're growing, buddy. But going into the championship, I hate to say this, I've already know who's going to win the championship unless he blows up. Kyle Busch wins the championship because it's the 2018, it's the 18 car, and it's the prophecy alert. Okay? Didn't know if you knew that or not. Toyota, this is their only chance to winning, and Chevrolet will win next year, and Ford will not win next year because they're getting ready to run the new Mustang bodies. It's always been like that. Every time a new body comes on or a different tire or something happens, the car's different. That's why we haven't really seen Chevrolet do so good unless it's restrictor plates. Anybody can win in a restrictor plate, you know what I mean? But that's why you have not seen the Chevrolets run so good this year. Austin has been running like crap, but lately he's been doing okay. But Darlington really, and I love that silver car. I told you the legend cars were coming back a couple of years ago, and nobody listened to me. It was going to be on the game, and nobody wanted to listen to me. I said, okay, all right. You don't have to believe me. I know more than NASCAR than you think, buddy. I mean, I knew when I was a kid. I used to I used to make all the tracks down in the floor when I was a kid, and I want to be honest with you. Who don't like Ty Dillon that respects the military? Look at that car. Look at that. Think about it. Some of his cars for Richard Childers are going to have Geico. I hear Geico's going with him. And the sponsor looks good, but look at the Geico military. Think about that on the 31 car. That's something that people need to think about. They respect this guy because of what he did to the military, and I seen him what he did at UAB. He did some exercises with some kids down here in Birmingham a couple of years ago too. This guy is a good guy. He's a really nice guy. Seriously, you need to give him a chance. I'm noticing people bashing him. Hermick, who in the heck is that? Hermick? I mean, I never seen him do anything on the track. He's a dumb. He sucks. I don't want him in the 31 car. If he gets in the 31 car, then he just lost a lot. Then I'm gonna wreck him every time I see him on the track of the game. That's all I got to say. And Richard Childers gonna wish he never hired him, because I'm gonna bash Childers for not bringing Ty Dillon in the car, because the Dillons deserve being with their grandfather. That's all I got to say. Richard Childers, if you heard what I just said, if you bring in some loser named Hermick, don't even know his other name because he's not done nothing. He's like a Bowman, Alex Bowman. He looks like what's his name, Jeremy Mayfield, a nobody. That's just the way I look at it. If you want to know the truth, I think Allmendinger needs to get out of that ride. Seriously. And then I think Parker Klingerman needs to get in that ride. Somebody needs to get in that ride that's better than Allmendinger. Allmendinger is nothing but a Trans Am off-road or road course driver. I have not seen him do a crapping thing. So get him out. Get him out, folks. He sucks. He sucks. Daniel Suarez, you didn't do a dang thing. And I'm not racist. This is not a racist thing. You didn't do anything in the Xfinity Series. You didn't go to the Truck Series. You didn't go to the Dirt Series. And you didn't go to the ARCA Series. You, my sir, my friend, need to get out. And give it to Martin Truex Jr. if Kyle Busch is not going to retire. But I don't see Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. working together. But hey, crazy things has happened. Kurt Busch and Kevin Harvick. I didn't expect that was going to happen. You know what I mean? So, what I'm trying to get at, heck, you know what? Give Haley Deegan a ride. She's doing all of it. The trucks, the Xfinity Series, and, you know, she's doing it all. She does more than these other guys do. Get AJ Allmendinger out of the racing. Get him out. I mean, I'm sorry. He's not doing nothing. He's a DUI. He's been in trouble with the law. Get him out. That's all I got to say. And this other guy, Michael Annett, get him out. Get him out of NASCAR. I'm sick of seeing him. I don't know why Earnhardt Jr. even gave him a chance. He stinks. And he really stunk when he got in trouble with the law. So get them out. Let's clean up this NASCAR and get Mike Hilton as the new NASCAR owner. He needs to be the new guy instead of Brian France Jr. That's why Mike Hilton left. He knew that he seen some signs. He said, you know what? This is embarrassing. I'm retiring. I'm getting out of here. You know, I liked Earnhardt and everything, but I'm not going to be around a drug addict. So get Brian France out, get Mike Hilton in. Or Larry McReynolds. Get somebody in there that knows how to run NASCAR. You know, Larry McReynolds is a good guy. Seriously. I don't want to see Darrell Waltrip in there. Sorry. But we'd probably be running moonshine or something. But just getting you heads up. I don't want to be on here long. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a preview of what I see happening to NASCAR and the future of Ty Dillon. And Ryan Newman has been in it since, what, '01? I actually created this car with Autel. We're going to do a special on Ryan Newman, believe it or not. I like Ryan Newman. I do. I think he's a good guy. He's a good driver. He don't give up on the track. People get upset with him. Oh my gosh, he's getting in the way. No, he's racing. And if you cannot get away, quit racing, or if you don't want to race, get off the track. This is NASCAR, not ballerina dancing. Sorry, NASCAR drivers, but some of y'all are making me want to throw up. And it's making me not want to watch racing anymore. So grow up, grow some balls, get some men that knows what they're doing, and men that don't know how to hit Dr. Jerry Punch in the, in the chest, or stepping on his feet like Kurt Busch did. Get Kurt Busch out of NASCAR. He hasn't done a damn thing but won a race. He's a piece of crap. I don't care what he's done on the track. It's what you do off the track is what's pissing us off. So leave, Kurt. I don't have nothing for you. Bottom line, when he gets knocked out of the tournament, he's going to cry and blame the crew when he needs to blame himself the way he's been acting. Get off the track, Kurt. Sorry, you're gone. Kyle Busch, Kurt, get out. Give it to give it to the guys that's younger. Okay, get some guys out there that's been cutting their teeth in NASCAR. There's a girl that I want y'all to watch out for. Her name's Jolene Wilkinson. She's tearing up the track in the dirt tracks and the concrete right now in Huntsville, Alabama. She's one of the Alabama gang. Okay, this John Boy Wilkinson's Jr. daughter, and she is a good one. She's on my Facebook, on both of my Facebooks, and I have a lot of respect for her. I see her coming, and I see Elledge Earnhardt coming too. She is good. Watch out for her. There's two women that I'm watching right now that's bigger than some of these drivers that's on the track right now. They could probably take your rides, boys. I'm telling you right now. Check it out. Check out Jolene Wilkinson, and check out Elledge Earnhardt. All right, guys. I'm out. I'm not going to be on here for a while. I'm going to go watch the Alabama game, which is not going to be a good game. Ole Miss is going to get run over by a Mack truck and two praying quarterbacks that believes in God from Hawaii. And it's the storyline, guys. I told you Alabama's going to win because there's a storyline to it. Alabama is going to win the championship because two quarterbacks are from Hawaii. Tua is all I got to say, guys. Roll Tide. Y'all have a nice day. I don't know who's watching, who's liking, who's giving a crap about NASCAR anymore, because I noticed the economy is crashing, and it's going to keep on crashing because Obama still running the show behind the scenes on Trump. Y'all have a nice day. I'm out. Anybody on there? No, nobody commented. Okay. That means they don't care. Won't do that again.